Your anxiety about wasting time, well, that's a leftover childhood fear. Ah, yes, the productivity panic where rest feels illegal, idleness is a personal failure, and leisure, well, that must be earned, documented, and preferably monetized. Here we have the classic soliloquy of self-delusion. Does any of this sound familiar to you? I can't relax until everything is done. If I slow down, I'll fall behind. What if I'm wasting my potential? If those thoughts echo through your mind louder than a Victorian dinner bell, you're not alone. This frantic need to be useful at all times, it's not ambition, it's trauma-informed fear of inadequacy. A warm welcome to all. I'm Dylan Moore, author, cognitive behavior specialist, and devoted advocate for women's empowerment and men's emotional healing. In this discourse, let's unveil transformative strategies to restore your balance, reclaim your power, and anchor you in unshakable strength. Together, we'll unravel the absurd social expectations that have trapped us in a labyrinth of self-imposed chaos, and let's expose the emotional nonsense we've been conditioned to accept as normal. Let's discuss while doing nothing feels unsafe. If being unproductive fills you with guilt or dread, please consider the following. You were only praised when you were achieving. Rest wasn't celebrated, it was seen as laziness. So now you earn your worth through accomplishments. Your value was tied to how much you could do for others. Being helpful became a survival skill, not a choice. Stillness was punished. Chaos was normal. If your home was in constant crisis mode, calm may now feel unfamiliar, even threatening to you. You learned that being busy kept you safe because when you were busy, you couldn't be criticized, ignored, or even disappointed. Now, some clinical insight on overfunctioning and hypervigilance. Therapeutically speaking, what you're experiencing is often referred to in therapeutic terms as overfunctioning, a common trauma response tied to hypervigilance and core beliefs around unworthiness. In CBT, we look at how these compulsive behaviors are rooted in distorted thinking. I'm only valuable when I'm producing. If I stop, everything will fall apart. It's not productivity, it's panic dressed in efficiency. Now, let's examine the real cost of proving your worth. If your to-do list is endless, when do you actually live? If you never pause, when does your nervous system get to rest? If your success comes at the cost of your well-being, is it truly success? But here's the truth. Your time is not a transaction, and your existence does not need justification. Here's how to redefine productivity on your own terms. Start noticing internal narratives. When you feel guilty resting, ask, who told me that rest was lazy, and do I still believe them? Scheduling joy, not just output. Do nothing on your calendar and honor it as sacred. Reframe rest as recovery, not rebellion. You are not betraying your purpose by pausing, you're preserving it. Practice saying, I am enough, even when I do less, because that is the truth your nervous system has been dying to hear. Surround yourself with people who do not measure your value in deliverables. You're not a project, you're a person. And now, a most scandalous realization. You were taught that time is money, that rest is weakness, that productivity is virtue. But those are the lies of those who profit from your exhaustion. You're not here to grind yourself into dust in hopes of being seen as worthy. You're already worthy. You were born worthy. So tell me, who profits when you believe that rest is wasteful? And who might you become if you finally laid that belief to rest? Drop a like or comment below. Let's normalize rest as a revolutionary act of emotional self-respect. Together we rise, together we thrive. Let's rise fierce into a new life of personal power and freedom.